for joining Pageantry Now. My name is Stacy and I'm your host. And we are going to get started with a very exciting evening on our Miss America Mondays. Our first guest will be on in just a minute. But before we get started with that, let's just go through a little bit of housekeeping. We're going to actually have two guests on tonight. So we appreciate everybody that is going to be here and that is joining us. If you haven't already, please fan us. And then, of course, invite your fans as well. The less than symbol is the one that you want to be able to pick so that you can invite all of your fans. And then please make sure that you capture moments. Pageant, and you can do that with the little circle with the arrow inside of it. If you like what you see, please make sure that you share this as many times as you possibly can and invite your fans. Pageantry Now is all about positive pageantry and being able to highlight the great things that happen when people wear a crown and make difference across the world. A lot of times in pageantry you just see bloopers from a pageant the night before, or maybe a controversial question that was asked at a pageant, or reality TV. And the truth of the matter is that pageantry is all about really positive people doing really creative and amazing things. Hi there, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you being here. I see Macy's here and Sharif is here and Brandy is here. We're so excited to have our new queens. They were crowned last week on tonight. So with that being said, I see that Amber is here. Well, Mom, and Autumn is here, so I'm just waiting right now to see if we can get Lauren to come in. Has anybody seen Lauren pop in yet? Wow, and we got a lot of people that are popping in, so thank you so much, Brandy, for being here again. I really appreciate it. You guys are fantastic. Our crownies, we appreciate it. Hey, Becca, how are you? Thank you for being here. Oh, my goodness. And again, please make sure that you invite your fans so that we can move up in our rankings on girls so that more people can hear all about these amazing title holders that are coming on. I'm wondering, Autumn, if we should start with you just in case. Let me see. I haven't heard anything. Have you heard anything from Lauren? Oh, wait. I did. Thank you. Hold on one second. Okay, so I just got a message from Lauren that she's on a phone call, but I told her that we are live. So in the meantime, I will pose for the share. Wait, hold on. Here. There, here, there. How is that? No, was that good, Brandy? Hi! Thank you, Becca. I appreciate it. That is my crown. I am the reigning Elite United Nations ambassador. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Brandy, I didn't realize you had so many fans. Holy. Hi, Lauren. All right, really quick. Let's see if this works. Fingers crossed. Sometimes we do have technical issues, but hopefully we won't. And then it's just going to say that Pageantry Now is inviting you. Click on it, and we should be good to go. You guys can hear me okay, right? Hi!
Hi.
I know you are in short time because you have to go teach, right? Can you hear me? Are we buffering a little bit? Okay, you can hear me. All right, so please introduce yourself, Lauren.
You broke up a little bit. Let me just make sure I'm not on Wi-Fi. Okay. Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi. So I am Lauren Pellegrino. I am the new Miss Boulder City 2018, and this is my first year in the Miss America system.
So your very first pageant that you ever did with Miss America, and you won?
Yeah, it was insane. It was like such a whirlwind. I couldn't believe it.
Oh my gosh! So that means that you and Keita have got some time that you guys are gonna have to spend together, so that you guys can get your wheels underneath you and get your legs about all of this. So that explains why you were so excited about being on tonight.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we are very
absolutely.
happy.
Absolutely. It was,
And
it was so
Macy is on, and she is one of your sisters. She's actually
Hi.
Miss Lake Tahoe, and she's a veteran with the Miss Nevada
Yes.
system. So
I
she can
watched
help guide
her
you
interview
along.
with you. Yeah, I watched her interview
Oh,
with
you
you.
did?
Yeah, yeah. So it was a nice way to kind of get to know her without actually meeting her. So,
Awesome. Well, we're
yeah.
glad to have you here. Tell us
Thank you.
about your platform.
Yeah. So my platform is enriching the lives of at-risk students with participation in the arts. I believe that the arts in general are just such an important thing for every child to be able to be a part of. And
Absolutely.
as a dancer for my whole life, I know what the effect of the arts can be on kids and people and how it has really changed lives for so many people that I just want every child to have the opportunity to be able to find their passion in the arts.
Fantastic. So that is
Yeah.
wonderful. And I guess that kind of
Thank
answers my
you.
next question, but tell us about your talent.
So I am a dancer. I have danced for 14 years and I am absolutely obsessed with it. I am a dance teacher and a choreographer now for an amazing studio called Step Up Academy. And I actually danced here before becoming a teacher here. So that was really exciting. And just being able to teach the students that I have, just seen grow has been really exciting for me.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah,
I
thank
that is,
you.
I mean, that is so fantastic that you would take what you love, turn it into your platform, which I think is fantastic, and then you turn
Thank you.
around, you decide you're going to do a pageant. Why?
So I became involved with the Miss America organization because, well, there was this one day that there were just these, like, probably 20 beautiful girls at the dance studio learning their opening number for the pageants. And I had known the owner of the studio that I work for was Miss Clark County 2009. And so when I had kind of known about it, and she had kind of said, "Oh, you should do it. You should try it." And that day that I saw all those girls in there, I got talking to some of the directors and some of the parents of the girls who were competing, and they were like, "You should do it." And so I was like, "You know what? I'm going to do it." And so I decided that I was going to enter the one in February, and it was the end of January. So it was kind of super quick, and I was like, "Okay, let's do it." And yeah.
Wow. I didn't just, I mean,
Yeah.
was it one of those things where, I mean, as a girl, did you kind of think of the idea, oh, you saw Miss America on TV and you said, one day I want to do that? Or it really was just a spur of the moment, oh, yeah, I can do that type of thing?
Well, I didn't necessarily even know what it entailed until I actually became a part of it. And so just seeing how much work that goes into it really made me be even more proud of what I had done in such a short amount of time, because it is so much work, but it is so rewarding getting to um, bring awareness to my platform and work with the Children's Miracle Network hospitals and just be a part of the Miss America organization in general.
Fantastic. So for those of you that are not familiar, she's competing for, well, she won a title for a local Miss America organization pageant. She will go on to compete for the title of Miss Nevada America, and if she wins Miss Nevada America, then she will be on the stage at Miss America, which you'll be able to watch in September. And it's the one thing that a lot of people don't understand about the Miss America system is that it is the #1 scholarship program in the world.
Yes,
Not
yes.
just for women, but for men. For everyone, men and women.
Yeah.
He, she, they. I don't know all the pronouns anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how many scholarships they give out. And when I won, one of the biggest rewards was the scholarship, because I do pay for college myself. So it's a really, really exciting thing that, they have the scholarship program. And because education is so important. Education is so important. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is that, the scholarships, you don't pay to be in the Miss America, to compete in Miss America.
Right.
You gather donations for Children's Miracle Network.
Yeah, you have to raise a minimum for the
right.
Children's Miracle Network hospitals.
Exactly. And then your areas of competition are evening gown, onstage question, interview, talent, and health and fitness, or swimsuit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interview, swimsuit, talent, evening wear, and onstage questions. So
there you go. And now the interview, I think interview combined with onstage question becomes the highest weighted score. It used to be that talent was your highest rated score, score. So activities like this are great for you to be able to practice and get used to it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I was so nervous coming on to this, and I was like, oh my goodness, but then
we're just getting to know you. So nothing to be nervous about, right, Macy? She didn't have any technical issues.
I know. I can't believe
poor
it.
Macy. Poor Macy. We had to do 2 shows to be able to actually get her show to actually save. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And everybody joining us, thank you. My name is Stacy. I'm the host of Pageantry Now, and this is our Monday Miss America edition. So we have a Miss America delegate that will be going on to compete for the state. Macy asks a hard question. What are your goals for this year?
So my goal this year is to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network Hospital and to raise money for the Twinkle Toes Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization that I have partnered with because their values align very closely with my platform. The Twinkle Toes Foundation has already given 75 scholarships to at-risk students to participate in the arts. So my goal is to just fundraise for them and get as many community service hours as I can. And I'm just so excited to compete in Miss Nevada. And my goal is just maybe even to make top 5 for Miss Nevada.
Never say maybe. You're going to do it or do not. There is no try, maybe, to say yes, top 5, or say yes, I'm going to win. The worst that can happen is it doesn't happen, but that's not going to change the fact that you have a crown on your head. I don't have mine, so I'm jealous.
I saw a video of it or something like that. It's so beautiful.
Thank you. Well, but crown. There's something iconic about the Miss America crown. Besides,
yes,
there is a story and a history behind the 4 points. Macy, when we have another interview, you can explain the 4 points. But it really is something that pageantry is based on, and somehow that. It's special. I mean, I know that this is your first time going through this experience.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, the 4 points are definitely important. So,
yeah. So, what did you learn about yourself through this process so far?
I have just learned that I am more powerful than I think I am. I think that because I entered a little bit later, and because I've competed against girls who have been doing this for a really long time, I think that I learned that I'm more powerful and also smarter than I thought I was. I did a mock interview and I kind of just fumbled all of my words, and I was I don't even know the word. I was very nervous. And after I walked out of my interview for my pageant, I was like, oh my goodness, that was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again. So I kind of also conquered a fear of being in an interview and being asked, questions that I might not know the answer to. So
well, and that's one of the things that I tell people is that you get these ideas about what pageantry is about, and you don't realize that there's real life skills that you learn, like being on a panel interview and having multiple people ask you different questions is so helpful for when you do job interviews or when you do interviews for college.
Yeah.
And just being able to formulate coherent sentences, and then
Right.
take that one step farther, and you have the on-stage question where, you know, you've got to be thinking on your toes. You don't know what they're going to ask
Absolutely.
you. And it's all about being able to not answer something correctly as much as answer it with beauty and grace and with skill, you know, and not sound like you're hi there, world peace.
Yeah. Right. Right. And that's something that, especially the onstage question, going into that also, I was like, oh my goodness, what kind of question am I going to get? But I got out there and I answered my question, and I was I knew the answer. You know, I have to be less nervous about, you know, the question, because most of the things that they ask, I'm probably going to know the answer to, because I've done my research, I've, you know, studied, and I've prepared for all of this. So
that's fantastic. Well, okay, do you think that it is harder to dance in a performance or to be in a pageant?
That's tough, because when I competed, I've been a competitive dancer for, I could probably competed for around 8 or 9 years, and the two are just very different. I did title, which is kind of like winning a pageant, but you do an onstage question, but normally they would ask you something related to dance. And so I think that kind of prepared me a little bit for the onstage question, because I was, you know, but I would say it's hard to compare the two, because in a competition state, you would be dancing in a group and you'd have to stay on counts with the group. And in a pageant, you're kind of doing it for yourself, to empower yourself and to, you know, be confident. So the two are hard to.
So, I mean, and it wasn't, you know, it was, the idea was just to kind of get an idea. Do you think that it made it less, you were less nervous because you were competitive before?
I do think it made me less
anxiety.
Yeah. I think that there was a little bit of anxiety because I was in heels and I was in a dress and, you know, all of that stuff. But I think that being on stage, I felt more comfortable on stage because of my dance background.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Taylor B wants to know, what's your favorite place to visit in Boulder City?
So there's this coffee shop that I absolutely adore called the Coffee Cup in Boulder City. And not only is it great food, but it's just a great environment. I know some of the girls who work there, and they're so sweet and they're so nice. And the owners, I've gone there a few times now, and the owners have come to my table to talk to me and stuff. And so it's just a really cool place, like a little coffee shop there that I love to go to.
So when I come visit, well, I don't know how far Boulder City is from Vegas, but is it far? I mean, I know it's still southern Nevada.
I wouldn't say that anything in Nevada is necessarily super far from any other place, but it's probably around 40 minutes from 45 minutes, depending on traffic.
Oh, that's not bad.
That far.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, guys. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. And we've got a lot of people popping in and saying hi, and I don't want you all to know that I'm not trying to ignore anybody. We appreciate you being here. So we just want to make sure that we give Lauren an opportunity to talk, because she's got to go teach dance class. So I know you've got to leave in just a couple of minutes. I'm trying to watch the clock for you. Okay, so what has been your favorite portion of competition? Thank you, Macy.
I would say my favorite portion is probably talent. I just love dancing so much, and so it's really awesome to get out there and to show my art and what I'm passionate for on stage in front of the judges, and just to give them another look at who I am.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And overall, the experience has been mind-blowing, not what you thought it was. I'm not going to do this again. So
it's been absolutely mind-blowing. It's been such a whirlwind. I've had so much fun. I've met so many amazing people, and I've started to follow a lot of my sisters from different parts of the state, and they're all so amazing. And so this experience has been extremely amazing so far. I can't wait for what's in store. I really can't.
The entire experience is going to be magical. I guarantee you, you're going to love every moment of it. And I know right now you're still getting your feet wet and it's like, oh my gosh, you want me to do what and talk to who and I need to go where? Um, but you will find that the time is going to fly super, super fast.
Yeah.
And it is going to be one of those things where you want to take as many videos and as many selfies as you possibly can because it'll go
Absolutely
way faster than you think so.
Oh, absolutely. I realized yesterday that it had already been a week since I
I know.
won, and I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, I can't believe this. Like, I can't believe this is real. It's been so exciting.
Well, we want to follow your entire journey. I hope, well, I mean, I know with me, the first night I always sleep with my crown right next to me. There's something,
Yeah.
even after doing this for 35 years, it's still a new crown. So hopefully you got to sleep with your crown.
Yeah.
and I know you guys have all been showing off your boxes. So I'm like, I'm kind of jealous. I want to wear a box.
Oh, I love my box. I have it right next to me now with my little pillow. And I love the pillow. It's so cute. It keeps my crown all safe.
When it's not perfectly on your head, it's perfectly in its box.
Exactly.
What are the last thoughts you'd like to share with everybody about you, and how can they find you if they want to be able to follow your journey to Miss Nevada?
So a few last thoughts are just that I'm very excited and very humbled to be, competing in the Miss America organization. It's been such a whirlwind, and I'm so excited that I'm here and I'm able to make new friends and have new sisterhoods and meet new people. And I'm so excited to raise awareness for my platform because it's so near and dear to me, and I have such a passion for the arts, and I think that every child should, be able to find their passion. And you could find me on Instagram and Facebook at Miss Boulder City, Nevada. And yeah, that's about it. I'm so glad that I got to speak with you and meet you.
I know, and soon I'll meet you in person.
Yeah, I've seen so many of the interviews that you've done, and so many people are so amazing. It's just, I'm very grateful to be here.
We are grateful to have you here, and honestly, come on anytime you want. If you want to just visit, or if you want to let me know, hey, I did this weekend, and you want to highlight it and tell us about what you did. Maybe it was an event or something. Please do. And then, of course, just come and visit and just be part of the family here. You're
Absolutely.
now a crownie officially, so we appreciate you being here and being part of our family. So
thank you so much.
Thank you. I want to give you a big hug because I know, now you can go, wait, I just did an interview with people watching.
I know, I'm going to walk out of here and be like, what just happened?
Well, we're gonna, you'll be able to see it. It takes about half an hour for it to upload when we finish. Okay. So you'll be able to share it, be able to watch it over, and and then we can talk about it later on. So thanks so much for being here,
awesome.
Lauren. We really appreciate it. We wish you all the best of luck at Miss Nevada.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Oh my goodness. So Lauren, thank you for being here. We really appreciate you being here, Miss Boulder City, Nevada. And we now have an additional special guest before we do that. Hey everybody. Hey Julia. Hi Super Mommy Brittany. Hi Jay. Hi Victor. Hi Josh. If you guys are just joining the show, we're doing a double header tonight, so we have two different title holders on. It is Miss America Monday, where we have title holders from the Miss America system and the Miss America's Outstanding Teen. If you haven't already, please fan us, and if you have fanned us, please invite your fans. We want very much to be able to move up so that the women that are on the show can be highlighted and more people can hear their stories and what they are doing to be able to change their world. Pageantry Now is all about positive pageantry and being able to highlight the amazing things that title holders do around the world using a crown as their microphone. Just because sometimes you hear only the negative stuff about pageants and people go, oh, whatever, that's a pageant. This is all about these amazing people that are changing our world and hopefully making a difference. Autumn's been waiting very, very nicely and let her Miss go on so that she could go and teach her dance class. So we're going to go ahead and start with our next guest and let her tell you all about herself. Again, if you are here, make sure you capture moments and make sure that you show love. We appreciate you guys asking questions because it allows for our title holders to be able to tell you more about themselves and to, oops, it didn't work. We'll try it one more time, Autumn. Whoa, it was going too good. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay, so do not click on when it says go live. Just, and if you're on your phone, it may work better, Autumn, than doing it on your computer. Autumn's already got 18 fans. Oh my gosh. And Macy, thank you for the questions. We appreciate it. Lauren, I love your picture. Oh my gosh, it's you being crowned. That is so awesome. Look at it. Ah! Oh no. Okay, so Autumn, sometimes when you first log in, it will make you log out and come back in when I try to guest you. So let's try it one more time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We did great. It worked. Ah! How are you, Julia? Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Yay!
Hi!
Hi, how are you? You tried. Okay.
I'm good. The computer wasn't working, so I just logged in on my phone really quick.
Awesome. We're so happy you're here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, so I know you've been blowing us out on social media, so we appreciate that. I love the pictures you've been sharing, and you've been telling everybody you're coming on, so we really appreciate that. So let me thank you for that.
The majority of those photos, like when I'm pointing and like this, I was dancing right after I got music, and the photographer got those. I was like, well, this is going to be great, and so I just used those because it was all like, did you know? And it was really cute.
It was awesome. My husband looked at it and he said, oh my gosh, this is awesome. That's exactly what we need. We need a team showing more pictures, and be more interactive so more people join the show and that they're here to support you. So Lauren's like, yay, Autumn! Everybody's like, woohoo!
I love Lauren.
So, okay, so introduce yourself and tell us who you are and your title, please.
Hi, I'm Autumn Mckissack. I am 16 years old, and this is my second year in the Miss America organization, and I'm so blessed to become Miss Boulder City's Outstanding Teen this year. And my platform is Pretty in Pink, Breast Cancer Awareness and Education. I chose that platform because my grandma was very young when she got breast cancer stage 3. She was only 41. She's thankfully in the 10th year of remission, but it was very scary, and so I just want to promote awareness and education and how important monthly self-checks are.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh, I'm a survivor. So we appreciate what you do because I know that it's got to be a hard subject for a teen to be able to talk about, especially because, just talking about anything that has to do with your body is hard as a teen. So that doesn't make it easy to be able to go, please go out and get your tata squished. So, all right. At least I can make you laugh. There you go. For those of you that are unfamiliar, she is a title holder for a local title holder for Miss America's Outstanding Teen. The Miss America organization has a teen program that is designed to help young women start to learn about the Miss America system and become involved with them and earn scholarship money before they're even thinking about going to college. And the Outstanding Teen program is also designed to help raise funds to help further education for the Miss America system as well. So we are very grateful to have you here, and we appreciate you taking the time because I know you're a teenager, but you go to school and you're a title holder, and your talent is.
I play the harp.
I was going to say, there's a harp right there. I'm going with that's the talent.
I'm very thankful to be able to play the harp. My mom is classically trained and has been playing for about 20 years, and so I always kind of didn't play it for a long time. So 2 years ago, I just sat down out of the blue, and I just started playing with it. My mom was taking a nap on the couch. She literally just sat up, from her dead sleep. She's like, "Do not get up. I'm teaching you a song." And so I'm so thankful that I actually did sit down. at my local pageant where I won my title, I played Heathens by 21 Pilots, which is very unusual
Yes!
for
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
yeah, it's so much fun because it's like a pop rock song,
Right.
classical instrument, and it was like there's no videos of it on YouTube, and so it's great, and I'm so happy to play that song. Oh, it was so much fun.
See, now I want you to go play. Okay, wait. We'll get into that. Hold on. Let's do interview first, and then I'll see if you feel like being front of the spot. All right. So this is not your first time that you've competed for Miss America's Outstanding Teen. So tell us a little bit about your experience with the Miss America's Outstanding Teen organization.
Well, actually, last year was my first year in this organization, and I competed 6 times until I won my first title. And they gave me an at-large title. So basically, I didn't win at the pageant. The state boards decided, they said, you know what, we're going to give 4 extra crowns out because we see that this young lady can do something in her community. And so because of that, I got to go to state, and I was so excited for that. And because of that, I have over 391 community service hours just from last year. And so it's been an amazing experience, and my goal is to top 390 community service hours this year. And I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh. Okay, please tell me that you're logging those so that you can get the President's Volunteer Service Award.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that's gold if you're a teenager, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, see? Okay, now I get to brag. When you get old like me, you can get one of these.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can you see it? Okay, so that's that's the President's Call to Service Award.
That's awesome.
You get it from the President.
That's crazy. That's so cool. Holy crap.
Oh my gosh. Not the President. It was the previous President.
No, yes, I know, but still.
I know. Can you believe it? I mean, it was a huge honor. And it was for at that point, it was 6,000 hours of community service, and that was in 2006.
Wow.
So who knows how many hours I've done. So I stopped counting. I don't even keep track of it anymore. I just know that my job is to be able to use my crown to give back to the community, to help inform people, to let them know that just because you are diagnosed with cancer, it doesn't mean that it's a death sentence, and to let people know that just because you survive cancer, it doesn't mean that what happens goes away. There are long-term effects of what cancer treatments cause, and so you have to always be diligent and consistent, and you know, I try to be positive and let people know I'm a cancer grad. I'm not a cancer survivor. I graduated.
Yeah.
Now I got a doctor's degree in it. Hello. Sorry. They gave me 8 weeks to live 21 years ago.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I had lymphoma.
Well, congratulations on surviving.
Yeah. So, and then I got a secondary cancer. I got breast cancer, and then skin cancer as well. And the reason that I came back to pageantry was because I wanted to be able to tell people. So, I am grateful for what you are doing, and I think it is amazing that. Thanks, Kenzie. Thanks, guys. Thank you for the applause. Please, again, if you are here and you haven't fanned us already, please do. We appreciate likes. We appreciate shares. The more that you do that, the more that we can highlight Autumn and what she's doing to be able to change her world. So, so let's go back because Macy asked a question. What is the one thing that you want to accomplish as Miss Boulder City's Outstanding Teen?
Well, with my platform, I want to get at least 20 young women to be doing monthly self-checks because it's very important. I have a friend, and she had a lumpectomy scare, and thankfully it's only a 4-centimeter cyst, but she didn't know to do self-checks, and there are plenty of other cases just like that. So my goal is to have young women be doing self-checks so they know what to look for and to be comfortable with their bodies, because once you get over the age of 60, it's more likely for you to get breast cancer, because 1 in 8 women get breast cancer in their life, and that is crazy to think about.
And now most women, it goes undetected because we just don't think it's going to be me. You know, it's going to be somebody else. So I don't need to do the self-check. I don't need to worry about it. And
my grandma thought the same thing. My grandma got the DNA test and was negative for it, but still got it. And so just because you get the DNA test doesn't mean you have it or not. It's just a 50-50 chance.
Right. No, and I totally, you know, I mean, I knew going into I think I was 12 years out from my original treatments. And I was getting regular mammograms because we had to start them early. And, I didn't expect it. I went in and the doctor was like, oh, you need to do a biopsy. And luckily it was a lumpectomy. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't have to go through chemo or anything. I didn't have to go through the challenges that other people go through as well. Thank you, Wish Turtle. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here and I appreciate your love. So who is Wish the Turtle? That you talk about your best friend.
That is my best friend. She is so cute. I love her. She's currently Miss Centennial Hills Outstanding Teen.
Oh, so you're the other one that's liking all the pictures. Thank you. We appreciate
that's her. Her name's Wish the Turtle because she loves tortoises and turtles in general, and that's all she talks about. And so that's why it's her name. She's just really cute. Love you, Wish.
Oh, I love you, Grandma. Thank you for being here. We're so grateful that you're here. Julia asks, the first time that you walked on stage at a pageant, it says, were you scared the first time? Because she thinks that she would be nervous and shy to walk on stage for the first time. So was it scary?
Well, I have been doing pageants my whole life. My mom did them when she was younger. And so I kind of just grew up into it and learned to love it. And I still do to this day. And I'm very thankful for it. I was the first time, but I was very little, so I don't really remember it. But it's just about you. It's if you are confident in who you are and believe in yourself, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. If you know at the end of the day, if you won the crown or not, that you are proud of yourself and you love who you are and you're confident, then that's all that matters. A title is just a title. If I didn't win, I'd still be doing my community service. I'd still be working with my platform because that is what means the most to me.
That is so beautiful. I always say the crown you're wearing no matter what. It's whether, just because it's a piece of jewelry that you put on your head, doesn't matter. The person that you are makes you a queen. It's not the jewelry that you wear. It's nice and they're special to have. So I'm glad that and I get to meet great people like this. This is the best job for me in the world because I get to hear these amazing stories. So
yeah, absolutely.
All right. So Mackenzie is 16, so she's one of your peers. She asked the hardest pageant questions ever, so just be ready. She says, who is an inspirational female historian you would like to meet and why?
Well, I don't know if you'd call her a historian or not, but my role model is Jennifer Lawrence because she's very proud of herself and confident in who she is because she knows she's not a size 0, and neither am I. And so I've always looked up to her for her just being confident in who she is and going and winning Grammys and Oscars and just being who she is, even in interview. And she talks about, I actually am hungry even though I'm in this gorgeous dress. And I think that's completely admirable. And I love that about her. And I aspire to be her so much.
Macy wants to know, who is your pageant role model?
I have so many. I have Taylor Blanchford, you Macy, of course. And I also have Miss Savvy Shields. She was Miss America 2017. And I just love her whole platform of eating healthy because it's so important to make sure you are healthy for your body and to make sure you're not trying to be anybody else because you are made for yourself. And to be healthy is the best way to do that.
I love that. That is, honestly, I believe very, very strongly about this. This is something that I've said. A lot of people believe that you have to be a certain size or a certain height or a certain style to be a title holder. And that so is not the truth. The most important thing is that you be you. My first national title that I won, I was size 14 and I didn't care. And, I was the best candidate.
If you love yourself, it doesn't matter what size you are. Don't compare yourself to other girls because just because you're one size or another does not make you any less as beautiful or confident or intelligent as they are.
I love you. Oh, see, my pageant role model, like if I one day I will meet her. I know that she kind of has a controversial history with the Miss America organization, but I think Vanessa Williams is flawless. She's my favorite. Favorite Miss America, and then my favorite well, I've got a couple of favorite Miss USAs because they're my friends and I can't help it. They're my friends. But I love Betty Cantrell as well. She's super vivacious, and Nina DeValori actually came to Florida for our orientation, and one of the best things that a title holder has ever said, and here stood up and said, "So what is the best way for us to be able to support our children in this experience?" And she said, "Sit down and let them experience it."
That's the greatest.
And as a director, I was like, yes. We love all of you parents. We think you're fantastic. We really appreciate everything that you're doing. Without you, without grandparents, we couldn't do this. So don't think that we aren't appreciative, but honestly, so. All right, so another question. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Wait, guys, you guys a lot of people are asking things, so I've got to catch up a little bit.
All right, well, hit me.
Okay, Julia says she's never worn heels in her life. I don't wear them anymore, but I get really afraid when I interview people and I come up to their shoulder because they're wearing 6-inch high heels.
Heels is so my left leg is a centimeter longer than my right leg, so it's really, really hard to walk in heels for me. So I bought these like school shoes, I like to call them, and they're about 6-inch chunk heels that I wear to school with different outfits, and it just gets me practicing in heels. I don't know if that would work for you or not, but I prefer to practice in chunk heels because then it's easier to walk in stiletto or skinny heels. But that's what I do, and it just like really helps me make my weakness into a strength. It
really, I mean, honestly, the bigger the heel is as far as the width, the more stability it's going to give you when you walk. So you can't 90% without heels. Wait, I can't walk 90% of the time anyway, so high heels are a no-go. You can walk with heels. Anyways.
And even if you okay, you can find some gorgeous flats and sandals to rock your stuff in, so it doesn't matter. Heels are for everyone, so I understand.
Yeah, you know what? And honestly, if someone's looking at your shoes, you're doing something wrong up here.
Exactly.
You know, I always say that when people are like, well, her shoes didn't match her gown. I'm like, why were you looking at her shoes? Because everything that was going on up here is what you're supposed to be looking at. It's the grace. It's the, the talent.
It's grace, the beauty, the Miss United States.
I'm sorry. Oh my.
I had to take that chance.
Yeah, you do. Okay, there was one of my national pageants. We were doing the warm-up questions for on stage, and the MC said, "So, Stacy, how is everything going on backstage?" And I went, "The answer to that is world peace."
You did it! Oh my!
And goodness. I just waited because everybody started cracking up, and this was about 2 years after Miss Congeniality. And I just stood there and I waited, and then I went, the truth of the matter is we're having a great time backstage, and that pageantry is nothing like what you see in TV or on reality TV or in the movies. It's not like that at all.
Yes, that's so true. Pageantry in real life is so different than the movies and what you see on TV. It's like there's so much hard work and dedication that goes into it, and you have to really want it to win it.
Fantastic. Well, we're glad that and there's more questions. Mackenzie's asking another one. Okay, if you would happen to be president one day, what would be the first thing you would do in office, and why?
That is a hard one because I am only a teenager, so I don't know exactly what I do, but I know I would set up a plan to promote that every single woman should know about self-checks and should be encouraged to do them, because like I said, again, 1 in 8 women get diagnosed with breast cancer in their life, and that's literally mind-blowing to think about. That means 2 girls that I competed with to win my title are going to get breast cancer in their life, and I might be one of them. Wow. I don't know. And so it's just really inspiring, and I'd love to promote that even if I was a president.
Oh my God, and you brought it right back to your platform. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Dang, that was good. Okay. Mackenzie, she did good. Give her high fives of applause. Go, 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 go. Mackenzie just went, oh my gosh, Kens. Okay, let's see. I saw a good one up here. Jay asks, have you ever seen anybody fall off of stage? Have you ever seen anybody fall off stage?
I personally have stumbled on stage, but that was because it was rehearsals for state last year. It was really late. It was like one of those 11 o'clock rehearsal type things.
Oh my gosh.
it was one of those, like, I didn't even have heels on. I was just walking, and I just, like, stumbled. That's okay, though. But our choreographer last year, Dell, he told us a story about how he was a judge for this one pageant, and the stage was a circle, like a full circle, and not the best stage to be on. And this girl was so confident, she totally thought she was walking off stage, but she fell right into the crowd off the stage. And he told us, like, all the vivid details, and I was like, I'd be so mortified if that happened. So ever since that story, I have made sure I've known the edges of the stage, no matter what, front and back, just to be sure.
Just in case, I will tell you that in my first national pageant, I fell on stage. Like, and it wasn't even like a oops, I tripped. No, I fell like Sandra Bullock in Miss Congeniality, full on my face, stood up and went, everything's fine.
I mean, I think everyone falls on stage during a state or a local competition, no matter what, but it's how you recover from it, because
right.
If you fell, if you came up and stood up and went boom, struck a pose and kept walking, like, it doesn't matter, because it's, you know, it's not, you know what I mean? You kind of
no. I mean, it is all about recovery.
Yeah.
It's all about recovery. Okay, so let's see. I had a couple of other ones. I know people are asking a lot of questions. Okay, what would be your tip for others that want to participate in pageantry?
Contact me. Contact any other title holder, any system, no matter what you want. Even if you're like, not really my thing, but you're interested in it, contact us, because we can let you know the program. We could tell you about some other programs, and also it's an amazing experience. You get to learn yourself and grow, because if I never started this organization 2 years ago, I would not be sitting here, and I would not be this person who I am today, extremely for that. And so no matter what, if you do a pageant, and if you win or lose, or if you don't, you will always learn something about yourself no matter what.
Oh my God, now Tracy's made it where I need to actually come and see you guys when I come to Vegas. Oh my gosh, I want to meet all of you. Like, now I have like this whole sisterhood in southern Nevada, well, northern Nevada too, for me to go visit and be like, hi, what's going on? Maybe hang out for a while. All right, so let's see. I mean, there's a whole bunch of questions I keep seeing. All right, so Wish the Turtle asks, if you couldn't do pageants, what would you be doing instead?
Honestly, I don't know what I'd be doing, because, again, I completely changed through this. It showed me the more girlier side, I guess you could say, of me, and that I just really love giving back to my community. I would probably be out, like, riding dirt bikes and going on boats and stuff with my brother and my dad and my whole family, because, I mean, it's just...
Uh-oh, we lost you. Uh-oh. Internet's down. Oh, we were doing so good, Mackenzie. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Did we totally lose you? We lost her. And I just want to thank everybody that's watching. Mackenzie, Wish the Turtle, Julia, Cheryl, Robin, Amber, Taylor, Macy, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. I know that we might have just lost total connection with Autumn, so as soon as she gets back in, we'll pop her back in so she can finish. Hey, Matthew, how are you? Thank you for being here. We are in the middle of an interview with Miss Boulder City's outstanding team for the Miss America organization. Wouldn't be Miss America Mondays without technical... Wouldn't be any Monday around here without technical issues, Macy. Oh my gosh. Do you like that idea of me doing Miss America interviews on Monday and calling it Miss America Mondays? I came up with that today, so I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I think it works out great. Oh no! If you guys want to just log in on that and just tell me that he's logged in, you could use the account. I can't call you. Team Robin! Thank you, Grandma. Team Autumn. Team Robin. So let's see if you guys like that idea of it being Miss America Mondays? I do too. So we can have Miss America, we'll try to schedule them on Mondays when we have the Miss America contestants that are on. Let's see. If Amber, Can I guess you and Autumn will jump in on that one? Let's see. I want to finish up because she's doing such a great job. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so I'll guess you and then we'll finish up from there. Come on, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. We're having a reasonably technical issue night. Wow, I got sunburned yesterday. I had a cold yesterday, and then I made the mistake of going out, and I shouldn't have done that. I had pink eye and everything, so.
Hi!
She's back! I can see you! Yay!
Hi! I'm so sorry that I feel so bad.
That's okay. We're happy you're here. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun, too.
Yeah, this is so much fun. I love doing this.
Okay, so Mackenzie asked, one moment, please. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. So she asked, since how old are you, Autumn?
Oh, I'm sorry, you froze up. What was it?
How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
No, I don't mind. I am 16 years old, a sophomore at my high school, Silverado High School, and I'm very happy to be 16. It's pretty fun.
Awesome. Okay, so Mackenzie says that do you use social media? The answer to that is yes. And what is your favorite app or website that you use for social media? So
that's so hard. I love Snapchat because then I can use a flower crown with my crown. And it goes and you get the 4 points. It's like the best piece ever. And I love doing that. But I also like Instagram because then I get to just like promote myself more and what I'm doing in the community. And I love that.
That's awesome. Might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Leave Snap for personal stuff and use Instagram for your pageant stuff.
Yes, that is what I do. I save the snap of my photo of my crown and the flower crown, and then I post it on my Instagram, so it's like double use.
Oh, Macy's asking the hard questions. Okay, but before we ask that question, Macy, we need to know the significance of the 4 points of the crown. Do you know what the 4 points of the crown are, Autumn?
Of course I know the 4 points of the crown. The 4 points
For those of you who don't know, let everybody know the Miss America crown has 4 points on the top of it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And each of them mean what?
Mean style, service, scholarship, and success. And my favorite is service because, like I said, I have over 391 community service hours, and that is a lot for someone my age, and I'm very, very proud, and I love giving back to my community. I currently volunteer at my local St. Rose Hospital, and I'm a nurse's assistant. One of my duties is to treat patients, and I had this elderly man the other day, and he said, no matter what, and don't let anyone tell you differently, because you are the way you are. And I was like, oh gosh, I literally did it. I took that so much to heart, and I live by that every single day since then. And I feel when I do community service, it makes me happy, and that's my favorite part of the crown.
Oh my gosh, I want to hug you. Can I hug you?
I want you too.
Oh, I hate the fact that I'm 1,500 miles away. This is just not okay. Which event has meant most to you that does not involve your platform? Taylor, great question. Thank you.
I figured Taylor asked that. Well, my favorite event, I did a Pause for Cause event last year, and basically that is you can buy a puppy that does not have a home, and it was so cute. It was at a car dealership, and they opened up their shop, and they had puppies everywhere, and we had this one guy. I don't exactly remember his name, but he worked for the car dealership, and so he was looking for a dog, and so we convinced him to buy this adorable little dog, and they also had the dog's sister. And he's like, no, I can't, but we convinced him. We said, well, if she's still there, the sister at the end of the night to buy her. So he went home with 2 dogs that night, and it was just great and happy overall. And they're just the cutest puppies, and that's my favorite story to tell about an appearance.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. See, I like that. That makes me happy.
I know.
I live in Florida, so right now we're very much into the service dogs and how they're making an impact on the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas high school and what they've been through and the trauma they've been through, and the dogs are going to stay there. And so, I mean, I think it's so important that you get warm, fuzzy kisses, and that just something about it makes you feel better, even if you're not having a bad day.
You can never have too many dogs. I only have 3, and I love that.
Julia asks, she asked us before, so we just missed it before. If you had a little sister, would you teach her the same things that you've learned? Why or why not?
Well, actually, I have a little sister right now. She's 5 years old and adorable. She does little mini pageants, and they're called Cinderella pageants.
Yeah.
To Miss America, and it's so cute because when we get home, we're both prepping for our competitions. We'll sit down face to face. So I ask her questions like, "What's your favorite color?" and she'll answer it, and then she'll ask me some random question. I answer, and it really gets us helping each other, and it's just practice talking, and I love doing it. It's so cute because I help her practice talking in her little white heels, and it's so cute, and I love her to death.
Oh, cute. Okay, so now I want. Okay, I can't have kids, so I have to borrow everybody else's. So I just need a 5-year-old I can dress up and do practice interview with. Can I borrow one?
Yeah. Well, she's very stubborn at times, so I don't know to catch her in a bird.
Well, but 5-year-olds are that way. Because I am a gymnastics teacher, so I do get my fill of 5-year-old girls, and my favorite of the 5-year-olds that go. And I'm like, you're not old enough to have that much attitude in your face.
I know, but they're so cute too when they do it. Horrible, and I love it so much.
All right, do you want to play your harp for us, or no? Is that too much pressure?
I can if you want me to.
I do. I really do. I really do. Please, we haven't anybody do talent here.
All right.
Play it.
Okay. Mom. Oh,
hi, Mom. Thank you.
Right. That's our house. Sorry for my house. All right.
Because he says, that sounds familiar. Because it's a pop song.
Yeah, that's the song that I played when I won my title in Boulder City 17.
That is so awesome. Oh my God. That was phenomenal. Oh my God. And I love the flair. It's really hard to get a talent where you're on an instrument and still be able to get performance flair. Like, yes, but you're the way that you knew that. Mackenzie, stop. But to see, my husband's on. What did I do wrong? Oh, that means that my husband and my best friend and her daughter are watching right now. Hi, guys. Hi. I can hear them. I can hear me in the background on my TV. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, what has been your favorite experience with the Miss America Outstanding Teen program up until now?
Well, it's the sisterhood part. As I said before, my best friend Wish, she is watching, and she is literally my rock. She won an at-large tie with me last year. We competed 6 times before we won our local, and then we both stayed and were roommates for a week, and it was such a blast, and I love it, and I have so many best friends because of this organization. I'm so thankful for it.
Oh, you know what? I'm so happy to meet you. Again, how can anybody find you? Hi, guys. I love you. How can anybody get in touch with you if they want to be able to follow your quest for the crown for Miss Nevada Outstanding Teen? And is there any parting thoughts that you want to, now everyone's saying hi to Mike too. That's my husband. So we've lost control of the show now. We're in trouble. So tell us how they get in contact with you and what you would like to be able to share with everybody.
All right. Well, you can be on Instagram and Facebook as Miss Boulder City's Outstanding Teen. And please follow me. DMs are open, so DM me when you want any information about pageantry or anything. And I am so happy that you let me be on here. This was so exciting and so much fun. And remember, you can contact me to learn how to do self-checks. They're very important. With my platform for name pink breast cancer awareness and education, there can never be awareness in education because it's not cured yet. And that is the most important thing. And thank you again, just so much fun.
We are so grateful and thankful for these opportunities. I get to meet the most impressive. I use amazing a lot, but you really are an outstanding teen, making a difference in the world,
Thank
really
you.
changing and being able to take something that's so personal for you and try to help other people out, which is fantastic. Yes. So, I know that Grandma's proud of you. I know that it probably was one of the most scary things to happen to you and your family going through that.
Absolutely.
But it is so wonderful to see something that was negative turn into a positive, and to see you using your crown, moving forward, and hopefully getting a new crown for Miss Nevada's Outstanding Teen. So, all right. We love you so much. Thanks for being here. Thank you for spending time, and we will see you again. And come on again. We'll have you guys, if something happens and you want to talk about it, you want to be able to, we'll have more Miss America delegates that come on as well. My Ava is in my living room. She says she likes your crown.
Well, thank you. I like it too.
We'll have to get you one, Ava.
Come compete. You can compete.
She's 9, so she can't compete yet, but she could be a princess.
You should be a princess because you get crowned just a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
And the princess program is so amazing because they get to go to events that I get to go to with me if they were my princess, and they get to see what they look forward to if they decide to compete as in a Miss or a teen. And it's a great experience. I have my sister and my cousin as mine right now, and they have a blast, and it's so much fun. So I definitely encourage becoming a princess.
There you go. So if you are not old enough, meaning that you're 13 or older, to be able to compete in the system, you can become a princess. Just contact your local Miss America organization and find out if they do have a princess program. Most of them do, that helps support and mentor girls that are looking to go into the Miss America's Outstanding Teen program as well as the Miss America's organization. Julia wants to know, do you put your crown in a case?
Yes, I do. I have it right here next to me.
And it's a cool case, too.
It's just like a little handy, like, see-through. And then I just got my pillow the other day, and it's so cute. Lauren has the same thing, just hers doesn't say OT. It says Miss Boulder City's Outstanding Teen 2018. And it's so cute, and it's velvet and so soft. And I love it. So cute.
Awesome. We love you. Thank you for being on.
And
we will see you again soon. And,
yes, absolutely.
Thank you to Mom and Grandma for being here as well as your best friend. So we appreciate that.
Yes, thank you so much.
Bye, Autumn. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, guys, what a great show. Charismatic, amazing, talented women that are making a difference with strong backgrounds and talent and interview and and platforms that really are making a difference with other people. So we really do appreciate the opportunity to be able to have you on, get to know you better, and then support you as you go on your way to your next crown, which in your case is Miss Nevada or Miss Nevada's Outstanding Teen. We appreciate everyone that's been here before, but just in case you haven't already, please fan us if you haven't, so that you can be aware of our shows. We usually do a Sunday 5 p.m. show, although this Sunday we will be live at Miss Miami America and Miss Miami Beach America and Miss Miami's Outstanding Teen. So you can log in and be able to see the newly crowned Miss Miami and Miss Miami Beach and Miss Miami's Outstanding Teen. And then we also do Miss America Mondays. So we'll have new contestants that will be coming on from all over the country talking about what they do with the Miss America organization. And then on this Thursday, we've got another doubleheader. We have 2 title holders, one from Mrs. America. Haley's going to be here. She's Mrs. Knox County. And then we're going to have Miss Rhode Island International. She's going to be on directly after that. So please, if you haven't already, fan us up so you can get the notifications and invite your fans to join us. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at PageantryNOW. And if you missed tonight's show, or if you want to see some of our other shows, you can always go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is PageantryNOW Media, where you can see live events where we've been on the red carpet at different pageants, or any one of our YouTube or YouNow interviews as well. So thanks so much, guys. Hashtag be kind to one another. Crownies are our fans, and we are so grateful for them. Without you, we don't have a show. And with that being said, we love you guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye. That's a wrap.